Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going over my step-by-step guide on how to set up an LLC in Alabama 2 different ways. So the first way we're going to talk about is going through the process solo. Now, don't panic, there's only 6 steps, and I'll be there to walk you through the process the whole time and explain everything you need to know to help you set up your LLC. The second way leaves all the heavy lifting to a professional company such as Tailor Brands. Now, for those of you who haven't heard of them, Tailor Brands is an all-in-one online platform that has helped more than 500,000 businesses form their own LLCs. They're a team of experts who will handle all the heavy lifting of starting your business, taking only a few minutes of your time. So if you want to learn more about LLCs and how to set one up, then welcome, you're in the right place. And just to be upfront, I do these reviews on brands that I see doing good things, and then I take that information and share what I know about them with you guys in hopes that this will help you choose what's right for you. Now, if you decide that you want to try out Tailor Brands, you'll find an affiliate link down in the description. I do get a small commission from that link. Now, it doesn't cost you a cent more. Actually, you get a bit of a discount that you wouldn't find directly on their website. So it's a win-win all around. So what exactly is an LLC? A limited liability company, or LLC for short, is a type of business structure that combines the flexibility and simplicity of a partnership with the liability protection of a corporation. By forming an LLC, you establish a separate legal entity for your business, separating your personal assets from your company's liabilities. In other words, if your LLC has any legal problems or even debt, your personal assets probably can't be touched to pay those bills. Also, LLCs give their owners flexibility in management, taxation options, and the ability to bring in multiple owners, known as members, who can share in the company's profits and losses. This flexibility and the liability protection make the LLC a popular choice for many entrepreneurs starting a new or existing venture. Now, you can set up an LLC 2 different ways, like I mentioned before. To kick things off, I'm going to start with the DIY approach, where you go through the filing process yourself. Now, really quick, I want to add that in many states, LLCs are formed through their Secretary of State. Alabama is one of those states too. So we're going to go ahead and get started on what starting an LLC looks like in Alabama. So the first step is to choose a name for your LLC. Make sure the name you choose is unique and not already in use by another business. You can check out the business entity name search on the Alabama Secretary of State's website to make sure the name you want is available. Now, Alabama has a few guidelines when it comes to naming your business. For example, it can't have any bank-related, insurance-related, or words that might confuse your business with a government agency. And the business name needs to have LLC in it. Before forming your LLC, you need to first reserve your business name. You can take care of this online with the Secretary of State's office or by mail. Next step, you need a registered agent. A registered agent's job is to get and process important legal documents for the business. Whether that service is provided by an individual or a business, that provider must either be based in Alabama or be registered to do business in Alabama. Once your name is reserved with the state, you can move on to actually creating your LLC. In Alabama, that document is called the Certificate of Formation. In it, you'll list your business name, a copy of your name reservation document from the first step, the name of your registered agent, the name of the person who prepared the Certificate of Formation, and the signature of who is starting the LLC. Now, there is additional information you can attach to the application if it's necessary. In Alabama, the members of the LLC are expected to be the managers of the business. If they decide to assign managers other than themselves, the Certificate of Formation can help report that. And naturally, any fees of the state would be due with the application. As of 2024, the fee to mail the document is $200, while the fee to file online is $208. Once the state has approved your paperwork, your LLC will get an entity ID number from Alabama. Now that you've established your LLC, you need to create an operating agreement. Alabama calls this a company agreement. They're the same thing. The operating agreement outlines the organizational structure, daily duties, and general rules of your LLC. It clarifies the roles and responsibilities of LLC members, how ownership is split, how profits are worked out, and the decision-making processes. So in a nutshell, an operating agreement helps prevent misunderstandings and sets the tone for how the business should run. Now, these agreements aren't set in stone from the beginning. They can and should be updated whenever there are changes in the LLC. While Alabama does not require LLCs to have one, it's incredibly important in order to avoid misunderstandings and problems you might face down the line. Next, you need an employer identification number, or EIN, for your business. Think of this as a social security number for your business. Getting one is important if you plan to open a business bank account, apply for a business loan, hire employees, or even pay business income taxes. Getting an EIN is free and can be done online or by mail directly through the IRS. Finally, you need to prepare your business to pay the necessary taxes. In Alabama, taxes are paid at the federal and state level. In addition to these taxes, all businesses registered in Alabama have to pay a business privilege tax. Now, the amount of this tax depends on the company's net worth. But as of January 2024, those whose business privilege tax comes out to be $100 or less is exempt from filing. Now, if going through all of these steps on your own sounds like a pain, there is another way. Personally, there aren't enough hours in the day to get all this done, which is why I chose Tailor Brands to do this for me. So if you're short on time, you lack the expertise to handle the paperwork, or you simply don't feel like dealing with all the paperwork, then there is a simpler alternative, which is using a business formation service like Tailor Brands to take care of everything for you. Now, personally, I see Tailor Brands as one of the best business formation services out there, especially for beginners, because they take care of everything for you. Now, don't get me wrong, there are other great services that I also tried, such as ZenBusiness, LegalZoom, and Swift Filings. So I'll go ahead and leave some review videos down in the description if you want to learn more about them as well. Now, before we get further along, if you've never heard of Tailor Brands before, let's talk a little bit about them. Tailor Brands hit the market in 2014 to give new businesses everything they would need to launch a successful business. So they made an AI-powered site that offers a one-stop shop to give startups everything they need in one place. They offer services for websites, digital business cards, and merchandise, along with their popular registration and management services, so that you can get everything from them for a yearly subscription or by selecting individual services as you need them. Now, let me walk you through the process of applying for an LLC with Tailor Brands. You can complete your LLC application for Alabama in just a few straightforward steps, which will take you around 5 minutes to complete. The first step is to specify your state. On the Tailor Brands official website, you'll find a Choose Your State field. Simply click on the drop-down menu and select Alabama. After that, click on Get Started. For the next step, you'll be asked a cluster of pretty simple questions. Essentially, these questions help the platform understand your business so they can get an idea of what your business will need. Some of these questions include your business name, the products or services you offer, how you plan to offer those services, whether you'll have employees, and the current stage of your business. You'll get the opportunity to choose things you're looking for some help with your business, like business licenses, websites, or logos. Now again, you're not committing to anything by making any of these selections. This is so the Tailor Brands website can get a better understanding of what they can offer to help your business. They'll also give you a checklist to mark things you've already done for the business. It's important to answer honestly because this information goes into a free business plan offered to you from Tailor Brands. Now, there's no obligation to take it, but it is free, so you do you on this one. Additionally, you'll be asked to provide your personal information, including your name and email address. And just to be clear, this information is solely used for forming your LLC and will not be shared with anyone else. Next, you'll be offered a few services to make running a business a little bit easier, like compliance reminders and a branding toolkit. The last thing you'll need to do is choose a plan with Tailor Brands and move on to the payment options. Once all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed, Tailor Brands will take care of submitting your LLC application on your behalf. So, as you can see, the entire process is quick and efficient, taking about as much time as making a cup of coffee in the morning. Basically, Tailor Brands handles all the hard work for you, so you can have peace of mind that everything is being handled correctly and you can focus solely on your business. So here this sums up both ways to set up an LLC, by 1, doing it all yourself, or 2, having Tailor Brands do everything for you. At the end of the day, Tailor Brands is a great option for setting up an LLC for your business. The process is fast and user-friendly, not to mention the additional services like logo design, website building, domain registration, and business cards adds even more value to its services. The prices for their services are reasonable, making it a good investment in terms of the time and hassle you save. I recommend Tailor Brands for anyone starting a new business who needs help with it all, from incorporation to brand identity. So for the convenience and a quick and seamless startup process where all you need to get started is a business name, Tailor Brands has your back. And that's going to be it for today. I really hope you found this video useful, and if you did, hit the like button and subscribe for more. And like I mentioned before, if you want to try Tailor Brands out, check out the link in the description to get that discount I mentioned before that you wouldn't be able to get if you went straight to their website. Also, feel free to leave any questions in the comments below, and I'll do my best to try to answer them as quickly as I can. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.